she shows it. It's Carly C, not Cardi B. No rapper on it, we told it. This video was amazing.
Hello everybody, thank you so much for tuning in to Carly Christian TV. I'm so excited about this video because I know a lot of people are asking themselves, is college worth it? I even asked myself, is college worth it? So we're gonna go ahead and get into the video. Okay, just like any other thing, it's some days that I love college and it's some days that I'm like, I don't really like college too much. So I'm going to talk about my college experience and then talk about college in general. So I go to college in New York City. As a lot of you may know, I love going to school in the city. Of course, there are pros and cons to going to school in the city that I'm also going to do a video about. So make sure you guys check out that video. I think college for me opened up so many doors, so many opportunities. Before I went to college in New York, I never even visited New York. And I don't think a lot of people know that, but my first time going to New York was the first time I was going to go to school. I just felt like it was the right place for me to be, and I stepped out on faith, and I took a risk. I always say I know God wants me in New York right now because so many opportunities are coming towards me, some great opportunities too, that's having positive impacts in my life. I also knew that New York was the place for me for college because God was putting me in leadership positions, and I love leadership positions. As you all may know, I think I said this in a video before, but I work as a business ambassador for my business division at school, and also work as a peer leader. So as a business ambassador in my business department, I do marketing, help conduct like the seminars that we put on. So I really do love that, and I love being the face for the business division. Peer leader at my school, we mentor the underclassmen and transfer students, basically helping the freshmen or any new students transition from their state to New York and also high school to college. So I really enjoy doing that. We also get each assigned to a specific division. I was assigned to the business of fashion class, and I really enjoyed that. Of course, there's some things that I think can be better, but like many of you, some things that you may not like about your campus or believe this should be better, this should be better. So if that's you, definitely get involved because your voice matters. One reason my parents wanted me to go to school, especially my dad, because he knows it sets you up for greatness. He wants me to be well. He wants my family one day to be well. Before I went to school in New York, because New York has opened so many opportunities for me, I knew I still wanted to go to college because just with business in general, I think before I thought maybe, I need to go to college for business. And obviously we know that's not the case, especially with my concentration today, which is social entrepreneurship. I'm an entrepreneur by myself. I don't need school for that, but I like going to school for social entrepreneurship because it has taught me so much. Entrepreneurs are risk takers. I'm gonna have to take risks. It's certain risks that, I may have to take, but I know how to go about taking this risk because my professor taught me. I love going to school for social entrepreneurship. I'm so grateful that I get to study business and fashion in New York. Like, God has just been so great. If you want to study business or entrepreneurship, study it. Don't let anybody tell you that's dumb. Whatever you want to go to school for, don't let anybody knock your hustle. Don't let anybody knock what you're trying to do, whether it's go to school or whether it's not go to school. I definitely do think that college gives you so many opportunities because at the end of the day, one of my favorite things about college is I get to network so much. College is great for networking. Also encourage people who are in college or whatever the case may be to get out. If your job is have somebody speak on a Saturday and you don't have to go in, go in. Listen to what that speaker has to say. And that's the same for college. Get active on your campus. That's a great way to network. That's one thing I have to work on is going out more in New York to these events so I can definitely network. Our college integrates New York City into our, campus. So I really do love that. I also believe that everybody needs to be doing something. After high school, you need to be doing something. If you're not going to go to college, you need a plan of what you're going to do. Put a plan in place to help you get your money, to help you be financially stable. Put a plan in place to help you navigate how you're going to live life at this moment. It's certain jobs that's going to require a college degree. And I'm not even talking about bachelor's, a master's at that. Do research. If you're in high school, whatever the case may be, if you're in college, you're like, I don't know if I want to stay in college. I don't know if I want to go to college. Okay, do research on the career path. You're not sure about the career path? Do research on the careers that you're interested about. I feel like if you go to college, opportunities will come your way. You just honestly have to search for them and network. But I still feel the same way for people who don't go to college. If you don't go to college, opportunities could definitely still come your way. Essentially, I think people should just educate themselves. Whether they go to college or whether they don't go to college. People should perfect their crafts. You want to be a lash tech? Okay, go to one of those, like lash seminars or whatever. I always wanted to go to college. That's because at a point in my life, even now, I just love to learn. One thing that I dislike about the kind of school system in general, and this was even in high school, is that it's so many assignments, so many things being thrown at us, it's very hard to learn. Another thing in high school and in college, teachers don't even spend that much time on the material, so how can I learn it? Because the teacher's too busy trying to move on to the next thing so they can get their next grade. I can't learn like that. Grades and assignments should be second. We should be learning first. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing about just school systems in general that I just have not been fond of. So to end this video, is college worth it? I feel like it's all about mindset. It's all about mentality. If you want to be successful and you put your mind to it, you can be successful without school, no doubt. In my opinion, college is definitely worth it, okay? But yes, you can be great. You can succeed. You can do anything you want to do without college. Of course, if you don't need college, to do those things. I do encourage those who want to go. For those who aren't sure about going, just look at the pros and cons, please, because college is great for networking. It's great for meeting people. I would definitely advise you all to go to college if you're leaning towards that way. Even if you aren't leaning towards that way, kind of feel the scene now and see if you want to go. College does set you up for a great future, I believe. It's definitely a tool to help you. And oftentimes, so many people want to go back to college. Like my mom graduated at 17, went straight to cosmetology school. She educated herself in that way of learning hair. And now she want to go back to college, asking me if she could sit in during my classes. So if your parents are one of the people who's like, no, I want you to go to college, and you're just so stuck on not going, take the initiative, make a 3-year plan. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching Carly Christian TV. I will see you guys in the next video.